Hello there, I'm Darien from Social Nexus, and we're here with.
Corey Wilder, nice to meet you guys.
We're excited to have you here. Thank you so much
Yeah,
for
no
doing
problem.
all
Thanks
this.
for having me.
Our first question was we wanted to learn more about what inspired you to get into voice acting in the first place.
So, funnily enough about that, most of my life was just mainly sports, honestly. Like I did a bunch of football, basketball, track, soccer, etc., stuff like that. And I didn't really know that acting was a thing until sixth grade of middle school. Because then in sixth grade, that was when I accidentally got put into a theater arts class because I didn't fill out all of my extracurricular requirements. So they put me in a theater arts class, and I was like, oh, this is like playing on the playground. And so from sixth grade, that was when I kind of figured out what I wanted to do. And I didn't start pursuing like acting until high school. That was when I started pursuing acting and all of that other stuff as well.
Yeah, that's awesome. Sounds like a high school musical experience.
Literally, Troy Bolton experience.
Yes, that's awesome. Of the characters you have voiced so far, do you have any favorite ones that you like the most?
Man, not really any favorite ones because literally every character that I have is someone that I enjoy and like all of my characters I cherish a bunch. You too. The ones that I cherish or feel fulfilled by is definitely Will from Wistoria, and then also recently Zanka, which I haven't voiced all the parts that I've wanted to voice for Zanka yet, but once I get to those parts, I feel like I'm going to feel very, very satisfied with how the product comes out.
Yes, I love Zanka.
So yeah, right before this interview, and while we're like trying to get to our set location,
something happened on the way.
I know what you're gonna say.
So what happened? Who's trying to get you?
Man, I don't know. I think the Grim Reaper, like Death from Final Destination, was out to get me. Because then right when we got in the elevator, it was like it was open for so long, and I was like, you know what? It's gonna be great. Then it was like, right when I took one step forward, it was like, ooh, you're done. I'm gonna get you. But I'm just like, all right, it is what it is. Whatever happens, happens. You know who taught me that? Spike Spiegel from Cowboy Bebop. Hey. Life lesson I take through everything in life. Mm-hmm.
Awesome. I'm glad you made it.
Me too.
So beyond the characters that you've voiced, are there any other anime characters that you like a lot or maybe wished you could have voiced if you
man.
offer was there?
Number one off the bat, I definitely would have wanted to do if there was ever, actually two off the bat, if there was ever a reboot of Cowboy Bebop, I would desperately want to be Spike Spiegel so
awesome.
badly.
Yeah,
and then if there was a reboot of Soul Eater, I'd want to be Def the Kid. So badly. I know that I fit Soul probably better, but I would want to be Def the Kid so badly. That is my favorite character in that whole entire thing.
Yeah, absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
So more specifically about you, so you're in the show Link Click, which I love a lot as well.
Finally, more Link Click fans. Let's go.
Yes. The main premise is kind of how they can go into the pictures and kind of end up changing the past that happened within that time.
Yeah.
And I was wondering if you went into, if you had that ability and could go into the past, is there anything that you would like to change or maybe
funnily enough, I don't think I'd really change anything, honestly. I'm very much the person that thinks that things happen for a reason. That if something happens, it can affect you. There's, of course, everyone has their traumas that happen to them and stuff that affects them through their daily lives. But that trauma is needed because then you can use that to grow and develop as a person. The best way to learn how to become more of a person is from that trauma. And even then, from a lot of the characters that I voice, a lot of the trauma that those characters have, I put some of myself and my experiences into those characters that I voice. So without any of the stuff that happened to me in the past, I wouldn't have been able to add all of that to these characters that I voice in the future, So I don't really think I'd change too much of anything, honestly.
Yeah, that's really cool. I like to hear that it brings you more experience to
Yeah.
go into your acting with and make the characters even more
Exactly.
realistic. I
Exactly.
guess.
Stuff that happens in
Yeah.
your past is what made you the person today. So
Yeah, absolutely. So, one more thing.
you're okay.
Like memorizing everything.
You're all good.
I guess in general, what's your biggest anime hot take or voice acting hot take? In general?
I'm not even sure this is like a voice acting hot take, but I feel a lot of people need to not be as scared to fail in voiceover because you're okay.
Fair.
Because a lot of voiceover, you kind of have to fail in order to grow and improve as an actor. But a lot of people don't want to hop into voiceover because they're scared of failure. But you have to fail. You're going to fail. It's inevitable. Like your whole life, you're going to fail at some point in your life, and it's going to happen. You just have to figure out how to fail and then roll with the punches and just embrace that failure and then learn not to fail like that again. So I guess that's my voice acting hot take, that you shouldn't be scared of just failing a couple of times. 'Cause that's going to be most of the career. Like, yes, I'm at this convention now as a guest and doing interviews and stuff, but I had to go through a lot of failures and get a lot of audition rejects before I got to the point that I am now. So
Yeah,
that's really my only hot take,
Yeah,
honestly.
that's
Well,
absolutely-
hot take, anyways.
yeah, that's absolutely awesome. Love to hear the words of encouragement too for other people.
Yeah, you learn through mistakes. Like, mistakes is how you learn and you grow from those mistakes.
Yeah, absolutely. Sorry, always forget what I'm.
You're okay.
Okay. Are there any like funny moments or bloopers that you've had when you're doing a line and maybe misread it or messed it up?
Oh, okay. I know one. There's this indie game called Kumikante, and it's basically very Danganronpa inspired. And I voice the mascot character for that game, but I also voiced an additional voice that shows up on the radio. And I don't know what was going on with my brain. Maybe like my ADHD was kicking my butt, but I could not say startlingly, and I kept saying starringly, starlingling, starling-ling, starry-ling-ling-lee. And then I have a recording of me just, because I record all the lines throughout the whole thing, and I just kept going like, starting-ling-lee, starting-lee, lee-ling, starting-lee, starting-lee. And then I finally had gotten it. I was like, okay, I got the word down. I should be good now. And then somehow I still said sterilingly, and I was like, ooh. But that's one that I have that has completely stayed in my brain forever, because I'm like, how could I not say this word that I've been saying for so long? Like, the pressure just got to my head for some reason.
But that's definitely funny, and I'd love to hear all the behind the scenes moments too.
No, sometimes we overthink lines, and then we're just like, how do you say that word? And then the line is just boring. And we're like,
yes.
borayanging. I don't know how we do it. And we say words for a living.
Oh, yeah, there's some crazy ways you have to do it sometimes too. So, you voiced a variety of characters in Mysteria. Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
Sorry. One.
You're all good.
Sorry. So you voiced a wide variety of characters, going from a character like Will in Wisteria to who's more of like an underdog figure, to someone like Zanka, who's more of a mentorship type person, maybe. And we wanted to know more of if you think there's any life lessons that come from any anime or projects you've been in that you feel very inspired by.
I feel like with most media, there's always, at least something that you can take away with a life lesson. Like, even today I bought a print from one of the artists downstairs, and it was an Avatar: The Last Airbender print. And I was just talking with them for hours about how Avatar is something that is advertised as like a kid show, but it touches on so many adult themes that really can help you grow as a child. Like it talks about loss, it talks about death, legacy, it talks about learning to forgive and also learning to not exactly forgive, but still move on with your life and not hold all of that anger and hate inside of your heart. And I love shows like that. Another one that I've been a part of was Free Run. Yeah. Free Run tells those stories really, really, really well. And I wish that I had like Free Run as well as an anime that I watched when I was developing in those years, because it really would have helped, because I experienced a lot of loss and I always was like, man, I wish I got to spend more time with that person before they passed away. And it's the same thing that Free Run goes through. And it's one of those things that I feel like the messaging is extremely important for like younger audiences, especially like today's age, where they're having trouble processing their emotions or just in it for like short-term enjoyment and not exactly spending time with people for like the long term, you know? So hopefully Gachi Yakuta can be that for someone, because Rudo is another character that's very, very short term. Like he's like, I just want to get my revenge on these people right now. But then through the course of the story, he begins to realize his long-term goal of like, you know, revenge is something short and sweet, but if I can make these bonds with these people and actually find like a found family here, then it can help fill this void that's in my heart. And I just love seeing his development. I hope that people will enjoy seeing more of his development in the show for Gachi Yakuta when that comes out more. But I guess that essentially answers my question, even though I rambled very, very heavily.
No, that was absolutely awesome.
I am quite the rambler.
No, we like your rambling, obviously. I'm a fan of that.
Thank you.
But yeah, thank you so much for your words of wisdom.
No problem.
And of course, thank you for doing the interview with us. Those are pretty much all the questions
you guys.
we had.
I had a fun time talking about it.
Yes, it was great having you. Thank you so much.
No problem. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you.
Have a great day, guys.
Thank you. All right.